welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Monday, March 4th. Our top stories for the day. Pat's going to do one about SpaceX docking the first commercial craft at the International Space Station and oceans on Mars.
This is huge, exciting news, guys, and it also means that maybe there's aliens out there. So listen up.
Maybe. More like definitely. Mark's going to do one about a baby mountain lion killer, and he's going to put him in the soft corner.
You're right. This is the Colorado jogger that we all praised, but Pat had actually called it correctly and said that the cat was probably tiny.
Oh, was it a small mountain lion? I guess we'll have to listen to find out.
Wes is going to do one about a guy that survived in his car on Taco Bell sauce packets for 5 days.
Yeah, the ad people at Taco Bell are just jumping up and down right now.
Yeah.
Saving some dollars this month.
Saving some dollars.
Nice. And I'll take us through a lightning round of other headlines. Take it away, Pat.
All right, guys, so in possibly the greatest step for gay men since the 2015 ruling that legalized same-sex marriage nationwide, SpaceX's uncrewed Crew Dragon spacecraft has successfully docked with the International Space Station on Sunday.
Oh, I didn't know where you were going. You were doing a docking joke.
It's a longer docking joke, yeah.
Long docking joke.
Yeah,
dick to dick.
Yeah, guys, it's huge. This is excellent news for the very scared astronauts, the 3 of them that were currently living on the International Space Station, because Russian haters had warned that the Crew Dragon did not have a backup docking system. So if they had miscalculated, there was a possibility that the head of the Crew Dragon could have gone directly into the shaft of the International Space Station, which would have caused severe damage and a loss of pleasure for all parties involved.
That's a docking joke.
Yeah, it's 2 there.
You don't want docking accidents. I hear they're very painful.
They're bad. They're bad. The successful docking procedure was a first for SpaceX, which is huge because between SpaceX and Boeing, it's looking like NASA will no longer have to shell out taxpayers' money for American astronauts to hitch rides on Russian shuttles, and will hopefully eliminate our general reliance on the Russian space program to augment NASA's deficiencies. It's American-made, baby. And that's probably why the Russians were hating.
Yeah, now our space travel is controlled by a psychotic billionaire. Private.
Yes, that's true. Elon Musk owns SpaceX. Yeah. And in other news, an ancient system of lakes has been identified underneath the surface of Mars, according to scientists. And this news only strengthens Emperor Musk's already raging erection and increases its unquenchable thirst for docking. 3. Apparently, the evidence shows Mars used to be covered in lakes and water, large bodies of water to be exact, both below and above ground, which scientists say hints at the past presence of life. But if you're one of the 100+ million people that have seen the 1990 Paul Verhoeven classic Total Recall, this is old news.
Oh, surprise. We don't know much about Mars or its history at all, do we?
No.
There's probably all sorts of fucked up shit up there we don't know about.
But Elon's he's just going home.
Yeah, exactly. I think Elon's going home. I think Elon was a Mars, like whatever you call them, a Martian.
A Mars baby.
A Martian. And he just shot himself to the future.
He's not a Martian. He's just a remarkable human being. You can't hold Elon down. Next 1 week he's getting tattled on by the SEC. The next he's docking at the ISS, and now
he's docking at the highest level.
He's going to be sacrificing people to the Martian aliens within 20 years tops, guaranteed.
Right. Agreed. No, I agreed. Let's take it to the internet real quick. So Flat Earth Crypto, and this is a comment on the actual live footage of the docking operation happening on YouTube. Flat Earth Crypto says, such lies and deception. Flat Earth destroyed NASA. It's over, NASA. Funny how all NASA channels keep comments off. Ha, 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 ha. They know we're going to expose them. Cars floating in space, and then there's 9 crying face, laughing face emojis. Space isn't even real. Research helps, period.
Yeah. Something tells me this guy has about, 13 pill bottles today.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well, he's got his avatar is a picture of the Tim Curry Pennywise, the old Pennywise.
OG Pennywise.
I do want to follow up. Bijuf commented, it says, they keep the comments off because flat tards, which I'd never heard before, they get to keep flat tards from all around the world and always insulting everyone. So it's but the takeaway there is flat tards.
Little flat earther battle there.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Okay, so let's go to the soft corner.
Let's do it.
Sitting in the corner of the Macho Man Randy Savage is quite an honor.
So it turns out the Colorado runner, who we were praising just about a month ago as being the toughest guy in the world for killing a 60 to 70 pound mountain lion that attacked
I thought
him
they
from
said
behind.
81 pounds was what
Initially it was 80.
Yeah, 80. I'm trying to soften it. Yeah, 80-pound mountain lion that attacked him from behind on the trails about a month ago is actually just a giant pussy who murdered a 30 to 35-pound 4-month-old orphaned mountain lion cub.
16 weeks old.
16 weeks
All right,
old.
so, okay, why did I call this? I called this specifically because no one can take down a mountain lion on their own.
Right.
And I was like, there's just no way it's an 80-pound mountain lion. It turns out that this mountain lion is not even a 50-pound mountain lion. It's a child.
Yeah, it's between 30 and 40
It's
pounds.
2 domestic house cats.
We have a picture we can put up, but it's 4 months old. I mean, it might have still had placenta on it, and it probably didn't have its eyes all the way open. I mean, the guy was a 130-pound runner. We probably should have figured it out. You were
So
right.
wait, how did the story come out though? Like why was it reported as 81 pounds?
Because he lied and said it was at least 50 pounds on like Good Morning America or whatever, like when he was doing interviews. So he exaggerated it himself. I don't know why it was backed up, but they
found it.
The wildlife was the wildlife people were able to determine the weight was 35 pounds because they recovered the cub's partially eaten body, and also they recovered his 2 tiny siblings, his brother and sister, or it might have been 2 brothers, might have been 2 sisters that were also orphaned. They probably just easily drove up with a Jeep and were like, "Hey, come here, little kittens. Do you want to get in the cat carrier?"
They just tapped like they tapped a can of tuna.
Yeah.
I guarantee that after he killed the baby mountain lion, its mom was like, "What did you do?
Yeah,
What
exactly.
did you do?"
No, the mom was gone. It was orphan. That was
Yeah.
the big part of the story. And he claims, he was scared the mom was going to eventually show up. But no. And these guys that recovered the tiny kittens, the wildlife people, weren't exactly shooting them with darts. To our point, they were little fucking kittens.
So why didn't he just run away? It's a bunch of little kittens.
So the one was aggressive, and he did attack him, the runner from behind, because he was hungry. But it was proven that he wasn't starving and he didn't have rabies. So we don't really know why he attacked him from behind. But he didn't run away when Travis Kaufman, the jogger, was screaming at him and attacking him back. So
that which is
don't know
bullshit.
why.
At the end of this, Travis Kaufman was chasing down the mountain lion.
We'll get to that for sure. It started as he was getting chased, and I think what happened is he just got pissed off that he got attacked and took it too far, and then it didn't end until he killed it with his foot, with his
Then he
runner
took a little
shoe,
pleasure
his Saucony or whatever his fucking running shoe was.
Saucony.
He just
His Merrell.
shoved it in his neck and killed the cat with the shoe to the neck. But yeah. Further to the point, the other little kittens were taken to a wildlife rehabilitation center, and they will be released when they are large enough to stand a chance in a one-on-one fight with a 130-pound jogger.
Listen, I'm gonna come to the defense of this guy. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I'm getting attacked by a 35-pound mountain lion. You saw the guy's face. It obviously fucked him up a little bit. It's either him or me. I don't give a fuck.
Right,
if
but
it's small.
Wes, he lied about. He said it was at least 50 pounds.
I don't care if he lied. It's still
On
a
talk
matter.
shows.
It's
He
still,
went on- he
if
went
the
on Good
cat
Morning
is
America or some
continuously
shit.
attacking
Yeah.
you, I'm going to kill it.
He went on
Wes,
Good Morning
this is
America.
like this is bullshit.
He changed his Twitter handle to the Mountain Lion guy. He or like his bio. He was really embracing this hero role.
Right.
And he's not a fucking
not a hero. He's
I
just a
agree.
schmuck.
He probably should have killed the cat, but he's not like a badass.
Okay, I agree he's not a badass,
Yeah,
but I'm
that's-
still saying.
that's why he's soft.
I'm still saying he's
There's
still
no
killed it.
problem with killing a fucking mountain lion cub
Right,
that
that's
attacks
attacking you.
But
Okay,
but
there you
there
go.
is a problem with going out and saying I killed a full-grown hardcore mountain lion
Right.
Well, he didn't say that.
when you
He
stomped a little
exaggerated.
cub.
Wes, think
Fair
about
enough.
it this way. You're in an alley, and a man is running at you, a full-grown man. At that point, all bets are off. You attack or kill that man.
Right.
An 8-year-old is running at you in an alley.
Right.
Oh, come on.
You
knock him
return it
out.
to its mother.
It's
You
basically
knock
the
him
same
out.
thing.
The mother was gone. The
Yeah,
mother was
Will's
gone.
cat is 20 pounds. Growing up, Mark's cat was like 26 pounds.
Yeah.
15
Listen,
pounds away from this fucking mountain lion.
If I'm in
Yeah,
someone's
it's not
house,
much bigger than
domestic
my
cat.
if I'm in someone's house by myself and
It's
one
a
of their
big domestic cat.
one of their cats
Like a
keeps
Maine
attacking
Coon.
me, if I can't get away,
You kill
eventually
it?
my kicks are gonna get harder.
He killed it with his running shoe. Anyways, 3 people have been killed by mountain lions in Colorado since 1990, although none of those deaths were reportedly done by infant mountain lions.
Right.
So, I think they were adult mountain lions. So I'm just saying maybe hold off on making a dramatic movie about this guy's
Sure.
encounter with a baby animal the size of a small dog.
Yeah.
He's not exactly Aaron Ralston, the guy who was trapped in rocks for 6 days and had to cut his arm off. The guy from 127 Hours.
no, this guy was really hoping the
Yeah.
story didn't get any bigger than
No,
it did. Because
no.
it would have been a great bar story for him.
He should have
Stop.
buried that kitten.
Stop buying this pussy beers at the local Colorado Runner Bar.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. He's soft. All right, next story.
All right. In a dream story for Taco Bell, a completely unprepared man and his dog survived being trapped in their SUV for 5 days in heavy Oregon snows by eating Taco Bell fire sauce. 3 packs to be exact, and occasionally turning on the car for warmth.
3 packs a day?
No, just 3 packs
total?
Total?
Yeah, 3 packs
It's not
total.
very many packs.
Bullshit, man.
Why they even bring it up?
Yeah, exactly. I also assumed that they ate snow to stay hydrated. I also assumed the car needed the ultimate supreme interior detailing package by the time all was said and done, because that was probably
the packs.
pretty messy.
Yeah.
The dog and him were going
dog.
to town in the car.
Here,
Yeah.
eat the fire sauce, little baby.
He's just pushing the dog into the corner.
She got sick. She got really sick.
Yeah. So Jeremy Taylor, 36, and his Australian Shepherd Allie were rescued on Friday near Sun River, Oregon, which is about 180 miles south of Portland, after continuous heavy snowstorms have battered the region over the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Jeremy, who loves to go off-roading in his 4Runner.
Hold on. Jeremy, who used to love to go off-roading in his 4Runner.
Well, yeah. For a few weeks at least.
I don't know. That lady who got her arm bitten off, the famous surfer by the shark, still
Yeah,
surfs.
She
Gotta
still
get,
surfs?
back, gotta get back on the horse.
I guess.
Yeah, he'll get back
Um,
out there. He just hopefully not in the snow.
Sorry, Toyota. It was a 4Runner. Became stuck in the snows, and apparently they tried to walk to safety with his dog, but the heavy snows made it impossible, so they had to go back to their car and panic for 5 days. I'm sure Allie lost a lot of respect for her owner by about day 4. I probably would have just slept the whole time after passing out from panic attacks every time I woke up.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, where am I?
This
Just
guy's
like,
plan is so stupid. All right, I got a 4x4. I'm just gonna drive out into the snowstorm and just see what happens. Like, come on,
the
man.
photos they released, I don't know how, when the photos were taken, but they looked like the car could have gotten out of the fucking snow. I don't know if it was
The
taken
Australian Shepherd heard some embarrassing shit.
Oh,
God.
absolutely.
Was he like stuck or like what's the deal?
Yeah, he was stuck. He was stuck. He couldn't get out. So the real survivor here is the dog, Allie, because had it gone on for any longer, Jeremy might be able to tell what dog tastes like with some fire sauce on it, and would have become a therapist's dream.
Would have just taste like a Taco Bell taco.
Yeah. I mean,
This is more traumatic than the 30-pound mountain lion thing, by the way, by a lot.
yeah, for sure. I mean, he's probably thinking maybe I should save some of this fire sauce in case
Although,
I have to eat my dog.
If you were to get caught in this situation, fire sauce, it does have the chunks in it. It's probably the most nutritious sauce packet I could think
That's
of.
a good call, Will.
3 calories.
That's a good call. I was wondering if he was wishing he'd gone mild or hot.
I think you can go a pretty long time. And the snow, the what you need is the water. Not,
Right, yeah.
You just need the
Yeah,
water
the
from
snow
the snow.
you can drink.
You can
the
go
water.
for a long time without food.
I hope this guy wasn't fucking complaining, because I feel like our weight loss competition, we go at least that long without food weekly, right?
Yeah, Mark goes 3 days
I
regularly.
go 3 days regularly, 72 hours without food regularly.
Not that much worse.
without any food whatsoever.
Welcome to the
You don't even have
contest,
fire
buddy.
sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, Jeremy.
He would have won this week for sure. Anywhere they're both home, safe, healthy. Taco Bell's execs they bought all new boats with all the ad money they saved this month. And going to the internet, Keto73 says, no, he survived 5 days on his own body fat, bruh.
Exactly. Exactly. Keto 73.
I added the bra, but yeah,
Do you think he made that handle just to make this
Yes.
comment?
I think so.
100%.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
he's not wrong.
he's not wrong.
He is
It's
right.
body fat because he's in ketosis.
He's totally right.
So.
All right, let's take it to a lightning round of other headlines we couldn't get to.
Living on the edge of a lightning bolt. Oh, yeah!
The hits just keep on coming for President Trump. After rushing back from a failed summit in Vietnam with Kim Jong-un late last week without getting any deals signed, it now appears the Senate will pass the bill to block the National Border Emergency Declaration that's already been passed by the House. So the House already put that through last week. Senate probably going to put it through sometime in the next month. Rand Paul has pledged his support to cast what should be the deciding vote. And as reported last week, Trump will veto the bill regardless. So it's unlikely that it'll get the 2/3 vote that it would need to then overcome the veto.
Yeah, and Trump's is now assembling a veto gong that he's gonna pound on the steps of Congress.
I don't know why the veto gong hasn't been a thing yet.
Yeah, veto gong definitely
He
should
hasn't
come in.
vetoed anything yet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but other presidents have vetoed things, and there's
I
something
think he
so
got in
satisfying.
Rand Paul's ear and was like, "Can you be the fourth vote?" so I
Right.
can get
Yeah,
the
yeah.
veto
Set
gong
up
out?"
the
Yeah.
veto gong.
Yeah.
The reason the veto gong hasn't come into play yet, Pat, is because just now we got the Democratic House. So
Right.
he's got to,
No need.
You just figured in the history of American presidents, there would have been a veto gong, but let's get it going now.
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
Can we get a change.org
It's
going?
gonna be awesome.
Absolutely. More than a dozen people, this is a sad one, have been confirmed dead by the time of this taping from tornadoes that touched down in Alabama and Georgia on Sunday. Most notably, Lee County, Alabama, has already reported 14 dead. The tornadoes are part of a larger weather system hitting the East Coast this week, so be careful out there, folks.
Those pictures are brutal.
Well, tornadoes are horrible. Mark has an unprecedented fear of tornadoes for some reason.
I don't agree with that. I would say I have a normal respect and fear of tornadoes.
Have you
Are
never
are
been
you
near
not
a
afraid of
tornado? They are
tornadoes?
very
Not really.
Yeah.
Never. I mean, I've never really been near one.
Do you, like,
and I've
walk
lived
towards tornadoes?
I've literally lived within 100 miles of you my whole life.
I just respect tornadoes.
Yeah,
Put it
I
that
don't.
way.
I don't have to like pay attention to National Weather Service alerts because I always get an immediate text from Mark if there's a tornado within 100 miles of us.
I'm not like in a car trying to run away from tornadoes, but I'm aware. I'm aware if they're in my area. Yeah.
All right. China is reportedly ready to offer lower tariffs on farm, chemical, and auto products in an effort to get closer to closing a new trade agreement with the United States. If President Xi and President Trump are able to sign a deal, it would presumably put an end to the escalating tariff battle that's been going on since Trump took office. They might meet as early as March to try and knock something out.
Yeah, is China going to give the billions and billions and billions of American dollars back that investors put into China that they fucking stole with fake companies? That's really what
But
this
don't
is.
we owe China like so much money?
No. I'm saying, but China took billions off the private sector. And
Yeah,
that's what,
I mean, I think
that's what these tariffs are
the
about.
trade deal is in an effort to help even the playing field. I mean, apparently China has very favorable trade agreements with almost everybody in the way that they do international trade. So U.S. is just trying to get on an even keel.
Yeah, I would lean on not pissing off China and Russia.
How hard is he
Same
going to shake
time.
Xi's hand, though? Is my question.
hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna sprain his wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's it for the news today. The Friday episode contest is officially back on. Right now we're at 1585 reviews, so just 100 more 5 stars by Thursday afternoon, and we'll have another Friday show this week. Here's one of our favorite comments from last week's crop of reviews, brought to you by JBZ 1981. Title of the review is "The News Brought to You by Jagoffs." And it's 5 stars, of course. Thank you, JBZ. He says, 4 chunky guys with weird sexual tendencies take turns telling the day's headlines while the others laugh, eat, and deliver one-liners. 5 out of 5 for the self-deprecation, general idiocy, and constant drug and alcohol abuse. So,
All right. This guy knows us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's got his finger on the pulse.
It's one thing to be proud of who you are, but
Finally,
someone really
shouts out to our boy Brandon, longtime listener who's been having a tough time recently. But he hit us up about the importance of laughing every day to keep yourself going. So get out there, crack a few jokes today, and have yourself one hell of a Monday.